Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, if you've been living under a rock, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated online premium educational platform that is available today. And at True Trading Group, results matter, folks. It's not just words and empty promises. Results matter at True Trading Group. And because they matter, we have one simple goal. That is to help you to learn, trade, and profit. If you are new, make sure you like and share this video. Most importantly, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. We go live here 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday. Myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons that are going to help you to become a better trader. But why should you listen to anything that I share with you on my lives? Well, I'm glad you asked. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own, folks. Began my career working for a fund in New York City, my very first job out of college, 2007. Then 2008 happened. That was a great recession, the housing market crisis, stock market crash. It was actually during that time that I went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before any of that was possible, before they let me even touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program, had access to some of the top trading tools available, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders. That is exactly what the TTG platform is based on now here today. Guys, we're starting this live stream off with like a 15, 20-minute Q&A. We've got a lot to talk about here today. A lot. We have a lot to unfold. All right, tonight's going to be a really important live stream, a monster day for us in chat. 81% gain on SPY put options. We're going to talk about that here today with you, and we're going to be talking about also a couple things about how to trade in a down market and how to be able to take advantage of market volatility, because we are in a state of high volatility right now, and you guys have to be able to understand how to profit in this environment. You have, if you just come into the market over the last couple of years, you have only known one thing: buy the dip, markets go up. That's all you've known. That is not the only way that markets trade, and we're going to talk about that here today in this live stream, and I'm going to educate you guys on how to profit from downward action in the markets, which is something that over the next several months and then going into next year, I have a pretty good feeling that you're going to need. We've talked about this on my live streams now for the last couple of weeks, going all the way back to the beginning of September. This is like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was on this live stream and I've been telling you that I'm not buying this dip. I think the markets have more downside. If you followed my channel for a while, you guys know that all very well and clear, because we've been talking about it every day. If you're not, if you guys are new, make sure you go back and watch those live streams all throughout this month, because we've been talking about this move to the downside. It happened more. We got more of that downside today. We absolutely nailed it. The markets are doing exactly what we've been discussing on these live streams for the last several weeks. Okay. And we are positioning ourselves. We're executing on those game plans, and we are profiting in a big way. I'm going to show you guys exactly how we did that here today. Then last but not least, towards the end of the live stream, for those that are interested, I will walk you through the entire TTG platform. I'll show you everything that you get access to as a member of True Trading Group. So without any further ado, folks, what I'd like you all to start doing right now is to begin typing your questions in chat. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Do not be shy. Do not be embarrassed. Don't feel like your question is stupid. Start typing your questions in chat right now, and then let's begin that Q&A. Fire away, guys. Ask me your questions. 100% here today. Yes, Eric, great job, man. Great job. Really great job. You beat me. You beat me, man. You beat me to it. I got 81%, 104% for Eric. Great job, man. Excellent job, Eric. Very nicely done. What is the last support level for SPY and Q? How big is this correction? Okay. What is the last support level? That's not, that's not really a, your last support level. I can tell you the last support level could be all the way down here at 220. Then I can go all the way back. And I can say, oh, well, the last support level is actually going to be the double bottom from 2016. And I can say, oh, well, really, the last support level is going to be the low from 2009. I mean, you can't say what's the last support level. So that's not really, the right way to ask. But how far can this go, and how much longer can this pullback last? And I believe the answer is deeper. I do think that the markets do go lower, and I've been saying that since right there. Since that day right there is when I've started talking about on my live streams about the markets going lower, and we've been eating this up. Okay, we've been nailing SPY put options during this entire move lower. We caught them again today. It was a big one. And I think we have more downside. We got below the 100-day moving average here today. That was this level of support, this 100-day moving average. You go all the way back here. It was previously support back there in September and October of last year. Now, what I want to make sure you're all well aware of is the pullback that we experienced in September and the pullback that we experienced in October of last year were also deeper pullbacks. It's not very different to what you're experiencing here now. Okay, it's not very different to what you're experiencing here now when you guys look at percentage-wise. From 360 down to 320. Okay, now you're looking at from 454 down to 430. So we're not really too far away here from what is, a pretty normal pullback in markets. And that's why so many people are freaking out right now because, they really have not really sat through a sustained pullback in the markets, because so far up to this point, every single pullback has just immediately been bought up immediately. Like literally every single pullback in the market has just been immediately bought back up. And if people forget what it's like to be part of what actually would be a sustained pullback, right? Like people forget what that's like to be part of that sustained pullback. All right. That's what you guys are seeing right now. We're not even into correction territory. You guys have to understand this. We are not even in correction territory. Correction territory is a 10% pullback. We're at about a 6% pullback. So we still have a lot more room to the downside, and we'd still only be in correction territory. It still would not even be the definition of a crash or a bear market. It would still only be a correction. I think the markets are going to at least get down into the mid 420s. I think we have a little bit more downside. And actually, what I'm looking for tomorrow, I got to see kind of how the markets play themselves out overnight and how the futures market starts to react later. But if we trade lower, all right, into, the wee hours of the night, you could get a gap down tomorrow that takes you into this support level, all right, which takes you into what is going to be this support level. So see previous resistance here on the SPY. Once we broke above it, we pulled in, it became support. And now that's your next level. So people are asking me, how far can this go? How low what are your next support levels? That's one of them. All right. It's the mid 420s, like 423.50, 423 to 425. That's your next support level. If, and I say this again, if we gap down to that level tomorrow, I think it's an opportunity to get call options and get a 1 or 2 day bounce in the markets. But that's if we gap down to that level, not if we trade down through it. If we open up tomorrow at 430, 429, that's not what I'm going to look for. It's only if we gap down to that level, 423 to 425. If we were to gap down to that level, I'd look to buy call options. You look to see if we can get a little bit of a bounce off of that level. Okay. If we break beneath that level, your next support level is going to be right here around 412 to 415. That's going to put you at your 200-day moving average. Will start to work its way up. And then that is also going to be this previous level of support. All right. So you see that previous level of support, also your 200-day moving average. And then that would be a pretty major level of support that I would absolutely fully expect a bounce off of if the markets were to get down to that area. I'm not quite sure we're going to get all the way down to that 200-day moving average. It is absolutely possible. If it is, I think it is definitely a bounce opportunity play. But I think that we at least get into the mid 420s. So I think we maybe have another 5, 6, 7 points to the downside. And that'll put us at a pretty healthy, 7% pullback in the overall markets or in the SPY. The NASDAQ will be a little bit deeper than that. The NASDAQ would be a little bit more of a pullback. And that's fine. That's a healthy pullback. And I do believe that is well within the cards for us here going into the month of October and what is going to be going into Q4. Got a question. How do you recognize a bull and bear trap? Bull and bear traps are not necessarily like one specific, I'll just show you the SPY. I mean, this was a bull trap. This is an example of a bull trap. Okay. Bull traps or bear traps are situations where a specific technical level will hold and everyone think that, okay, now's the time for us to either get long or get short, whether it's a bull trap or a bear trap. And then all of a sudden the trap door opens up and then everyone just kind of gets caught with their pants down. And that's what happened with everyone that came in and bought on these, because the reason why people came in and bought here because you had the Federal Reserve had their announcement on the 22nd, right? And you had this 100-day moving average held support. So everybody stepped in and got long at that 100-day moving average. The Federal Reserve had their meeting that pushed markets higher, and then that was the bull trap. Okay, this was the bull trap. These couple days right here was where bulls got trapped and were unable to break above what was, a major level of resistance, which used to be, I'll draw this line out a little bit bigger for you, which this used to be a key level of support for us. We literally held support for this level for an entire week. Once he broke beneath it, we popped back up. It then became resistance, and the trap door opened up underneath us. And now everybody that stepped in to buy in front of that 100-day moving average, they're now all underwater. So that's why that's called a bull trap. Okay, that's why that is called a bull trap. Okay, and you guys can see the heavy volume sell-off today, heavy volume sell-off on the 20th, and we'll see if there's more downside here to come in the next couple of days. What amount is a good amount to start investing with? Whatever you can afford. That's a good amount. Whatever you could afford. It doesn't matter if it's $100, $500, $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000. It's whatever you could afford. One of the most common misconceptions that a lot of beginner traders have is they think that you need tens of thousands of dollars to get started in the markets, and it's simply just not true. A lot of members into your trading group have actually started when they first joined us with less than $1,000 in their account. And then I've grown that account now to where it's, several thousand, some even into the tens of thousands of dollars. You guys don't believe me? Just here, I'll ask them to kind of share the information if they don't mind. Guys and girls, if you are a member of True Trading Group, do me a favor real quick. If you started with less than $1,000 in your account, you guys can sound off in chat right now and just let us know what you started with. You can type the number 1 and tell me what you started with when you guys first joined True Trading Group. And if you want, comment where you are now. Like you can say what you started with and then where you are now here today. Jacob started with just $500. Texas Trader started with $2,000. Ernest Pollard, just $100. $2,000 for Joel, $300 for Mark. Sandy, $200. Oh, I like that. 904 Ross says you need $1,106 to get started. That'll buy you a TTG education. I like that. Lloyd Braun started with just $200. One Sniper started with $50. Yo, Vinny, what's up, man? Net Distro is brand new, started with $2,000, is now at $5,000. Kathleen Duke, how are you tonight? Kathleen started with $100. Moneyless started with $1,000. They're now at $10K. Colada started with $900, is now at $2,000 in just 3.5 weeks. John Bean started with $150, is now at 5,000. Juan Lam started with just $100. Robert Matheson started with about $500 6 months ago and is now over $5,000 here today. Bruce started with 500. You guys can read all this. I don't have to go through and read all the comments that are coming through. If you guys get the point, it's important for you guys to read this. Whoa, cool life from 1,500 to 39,000 in just 1 year. That's awesome. Don Martin, 1,000 to 13,000. Great job, guys. Great job. Really proud of you guys. Really, really proud. But the point is, you don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. That's why I figured, let me ask our members. You guys can see them comment, and you can read the rest of those comments that are coming through chat right now while I move on, and we'll answer another question. So go ahead, guys. Type your questions in chat. Don't be shy. Excuse me. When a new member brings in bad trades, I mean unrealized losses, trades, bags into your system, what's your advice on these positions? Asking for a friend, do they just cut them or wait? Okay, my advice when you have bags is to drop them. Okay, my advice is to drop them. Now, there's a very big difference between a bag and a long-term hold. A long-term investment and a baggie are not the same thing. If you're down 20, 30% on a stock, but it is a company that you believe in long-term, that you think 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now, they are going to be something huge. If that is what you believe, then I say you stick with it. If it's something that was supposed to be a quick little trade, but the stock went down, you ended up holding it, you're like, it probably can go, it's already down so much, it'll probably bounce back, and it never does. That's a baggie. Cut those. All right. Don't turn a bad trade into a worse investment. And that's what a lot of people end up doing. They turn what was a bad trade into a worse investment because they buy a stock at, let's say, $9. It drops to $8. They don't get out. It drops to $7. They go, it's already down so much. Let me just hold it. They end up holding it for 6 months, and now the stock's at $4. Don't turn a bad trade into a worse investment. Cut your bags, cut your losses. Don't let that money sit there dead, idle, doing nothing for you when you can put that money to work elsewhere. Nice. Moto Mojo just signed up. Moto Mojo, welcome to the TTG fam. All right, guys, next question. Next question, guys. Don't be shy, gang. Mike, what's your thoughts on Lordstown Motors being bought up? I don't like Lordstown Motors at all. Lordstown Motors is being bought up because what's it? Oh God. I'm drawing a complete blank. The name of the company that oh God, what was the name? Foxconn. That's what it was. Foxconn. Foxconn is selling their Ohio production. Lordstown Motor is selling their Ohio production facility to Foxconn. That's not a good thing, right? I mean, this is supposed to be a growing electric vehicle company. Why are you selling your production facility that's not good. It's probably because they have no money. They're not making any money. And they need to start liquidating assets in order to pay off liabilities. I don't think this is good news. I don't like Lordstown Motors as a company. I will never own Lordstown. I mean, I shouldn't say never, because the company could turn it around. They could turn it around. That's not fair to say. But as of right now, I have absolutely no intentions on buying Lordstown Motors. I think all this does is give Lordstown Motors cash that they will eventually burn through. And I have said now for almost a year that Lordstown Motors was my number one bet for the first electric vehicle company to go bankrupt and fail. And the company is pretty darn close. That's why they're selling their production facility. I think it's only like 250 million, I think was the number, 230 million, something like that. It was 200 and something million. I forgot what the exact number was. But I'm not interested in this company at all whatsoever. I'm really not. Just signed up last night. I am amazed so far at how my 11. Yes! Elika. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm amazed so far at how far my 1106 will go. It's going to go further than you could have ever dreamed, Alika. It's going to go further than you have ever dreamed. Welcome to the family. How can you protect your 401ks? The markets go down. Well, Joseph, how we protect our accounts while markets go down, first and foremost is being an active trader. Being an active trader will allow you to hedge against your 401ks by buying different products and putting yourself in different positions that will profit as the markets go down. So as the markets go down, you'll be profiting on certain positioning that you'll have. It could be, you might buy the UVXY, or you might buy call options on the UVXY. You can buy, there's the VIX, obviously, which the UVXY tracks. You have options there. You can go after put options on the SPY, the QQQ. There's inverse ETFs that you can buy on the QQQs, which is the NASDAQ, or the SPY, which is the S&P 500, or the Diamonds, DIA, that's the Dow. There's a lot of different ways that you can position yourself to make money as the markets go down. So as you'll lose money in your 401k as the markets go down, you'll make money by actively trading and positioning yourself in these different securities, so that when the markets do go down, you can take that profit that you have realized in the active account and then put it into your 401k after the markets have already gone down. And then you'll be able to actually buy shares in all the companies that you already own at significantly cheaper prices. So that's one of the best ways for you to protect against a down market. Another thing that you guys can look to do in down markets is selling covered calls against your long-term holdings. This is another way for you to kind of hedge against your long-term portfolio, because in a down market, chances of stocks rallying higher are going to be pretty slim. So if you're selling covered calls, so if you own, let's say, shares of Tesla, all right, or you own shares of Netflix or Apple or Facebook or Nvidia, whatever it is, you can sell covered calls against that position. You can sell one contract for every 100 shares that you own. And now what a covered call is you're basically saying, let's say you own a stock that's at $200 a share. You can sell a covered call that's a $220 strike price. You can sell that. And if the stock never reaches 220 by the expiration, you keep all of the premium that you collected when you sold that call. Could be a few $100, could be a couple $1,000, depends on the option that you're trading. That'll be free money for you. Now, if the stock does get to 220, you'll actually have to sell the shares you own at 220. not that bad of a deal, because when you made that trade, the stock was at 200. So you've made money on the stock. Now you got to sell the shares of that stock at that price. And then if you want, you can just buy the shares back with the money that you just realized from selling the shares when the stock drops below 220. But in a down market, that's a good strategy to kind of hedge against the stocks going against you, because you can just sell the covered call. If the markets go down, you're never going to get called on that, and you just keep all that premium. And then what you do when you keep that premium, you will then buy shares. You want to then take the premium. So let's say you sell covered calls, you collect $500. If you collect $500 and it expires and the stock never reached your expiration date, never reached the strike price by your expiration date, you keep all that money. So you take that $500, which now means obviously the stock didn't go up. Otherwise, you would have got called on your covered call. So the stock is still down. So you take that $500, which is free money for you, and you buy more shares of that stock. So now instead of you only selling one covered call, you can now sell two, because for every 100 shares you own, you'll be able to sell one covered call. So if you own 200 shares now, two covered calls, 300 shares, three covered calls, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you can continuously do that in a bear market, in a down market, and add to your position in your long-term portfolios essentially for free. And that is how in a bear market, you can build your positions bigger and bigger and bigger, so that when the markets come out of that bear market, you have a substantially larger position in these companies than you had when you went into that down market. So that's another way that you guys can hedge against down markets in your long-term portfolios. I hope that was helpful, Joseph. My first day here, is it bad to make $500 a day trading, or do capital gains kill you? James Clayton, how could that be bad, brother? How could it be bad to make $500 a day? When people complain about paying taxes, why do people when people oh, but then you got to pay taxes? Yeah, no, yeah, but you know what you have to do first before you pay taxes? Make money. You can't pay taxes if you don't make money. Paying taxes is a good thing. My goal every year is to pay more taxes than I did the year before, because that means I made more money than I made the year before. So making $500 a day is fantastic. That's excellent. That's absolutely excellent. Just do the math. $500 a day. That's great. You're doing great. Do capital gains kill you? You're going to have to pay tax anyway. The capital gains tax rate is going to be less than what your income tax rate is. Hopefully that stays the same going into next year. Some of the tax laws that they want to change are talking about potentially making capital gains equivalent to income tax rates, which would really, 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 really suck. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, you'd rather pay capital gains than income tax. Yeah, $500 a day. That's $126,000 a year in 2021. How to get over a loss on a good quality setup. Alex, listen, how do you get over a loss on a good quality setup? By just recognizing that losing is part of trading. There's no setup that's going to work 100% of the time, brother. There's none. There's no setup. There's no indicator. There's no nothing that works 100% of the time. You just have to look at it this way. Change your perspective. Change your perspective when you have a losing trade on a grade A setup. Instead of getting upset, get excited. And you're probably what the hell are you talking about? Why would I be excited? Let me explain to you why. And again, a lot about trading and your mental state and the psychology of trading is all about perspective. So instead of you being upset that you lost money on a great quality setup, be excited that based on the law of averages, the next grade A quality setup that you go after, the law of averages now tells you that you have an even bigger chance of having a winning trade on your next grade A setup. The best setup that you're going to find in the markets is going to have probably a 70 to 75% probability. there really isn't any setup out there that's going to give you like a 90% probability rating. Like it's really, they don't exist. You know, like if you broke them down, a grade A setup is probably 70 to 75% probability. A B setup is maybe 60, 65. And a C setup is probably a 50-50 coin flip. You don't ever want to put yourself in a 50-50 coin flip. You want to try to be as patient as you can to wait for those grade A setups. And if you're going to have a situation where, you know, a grade A setup is 70 to 75% probability, and then you find a grade A setup and that grade A setup fails, and let's say it's one of the 25 to 30% of the times that it does not work. Well, now what does that tell you now based on if we just look at this from a mathematical perspective and we look at law of averages? If there's any math majors or statistic majors that are out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because now the law of averages and the chances of that next setup working itself out has exponentially increased if your first experience was one of the 25 to 30% times that it works itself out. So if you look at trading just literally in a vacuum and you remove all the emotional aspect and all the other outlying factors, and you just look at it based on law of averages, the chances, like when you have a losing trade, you should want to be so quick to be done with that setup and done with that trade, because you know if you make 10 trades, 10 grade A setups, you're probably going to have 7 winners and 3 losers, maybe 8 winners and 2 losers. So if you can get to a point, okay, if you can get to a point where you have a situation of 10 grade A setups and you have a 70, 75% chance of success on them, law of averages are going to tell you that the chances of the next one being a winner is going to be higher in your favor. Okay. So just changing your perspective a little bit. That's all. Instead of being upset, look at it that way and just move on. Understand that there's no setup that's going to work 100% of the time. How long can this bear market last and how far worse can it go? First of all, this is not a bear market. This is, Mike, this is nowhere near a bear market, brother. Okay. No, guys, I see some people that are commenting about like, yes, the probability doesn't change because it's an individual set. Yes, I get it. But I'm the reason why I'm saying this to you is perspective. So like the question is, how do you get over the fact that you just had a losing trade on a grade A setup? I'm telling you, like, if you change your perspective, if you change the way that you think about what is occurring in front of you and you look at probability, you want to keep yourself on the side of probability, which is going to be continuing to go after the 70 to 75% of the time setups that are going to work themselves out in one particular direction. That's the point that I'm trying to make. It's like, it's a matter of, instead of you harping on the losing trade and saying like, oh man, I can't believe I just lost, like move on to the next setup that's going to give you, again, a 70 to 75% probability of having success. I know each individual trade setup is going to give you the same probability when you look at each individual scenario. I mean, you guys must be like literal math majors maybe, but that's the point that I was trying to make. It's just a matter of like mental perspective and like, yes, exactly, like a glass half full instead of a glass half empty type of thing. So I don't know. Maybe I did a bad job with that analogy. I don't know. I hope not, but it's something for you guys to think about. Okay, so back to Mike's question about how long can this bear market last. This is nowhere near a bear market, not even close to a bear market. Okay, we are literally not even close to a bear market. So don't call this a bear market. This is not a bear market. It's not even close. We're not even at a correction. We're not even close to a correction yet. A correction is a 10% pullback. A bear market is a 20% pullback. We are nowhere near a 20% pullback. Nowhere near it. Okay? We're not even in correction territory. All right, so no, this is not a bear market. This is simply a pullback. How much lower can it go? I just talked about this a few minutes ago. You might just be jumping on. I'll talk to you guys here real quickly. The next level of support that I see is right here. These are my support levels. I do think this level does get reached and does get tested probably relatively quickly. And then your next level of support is going to be right down here. And then I don't think we go much lower than that. I think that that's kind of I think that's going to be the depth of this pullback. And that'll put us at that'll put us at a correction, right? That'll put you at a 10% correction. And then we're right at the 200-day moving average. And then we can bounce from there going into the end of the year. Maybe you have some strong earnings. Delta variant goes away. Economic growth starts to pick back up. Markets can bounce a little bit. Then the Fed starts their taper in November. They announce the taper. Then you pull back again when they announce the taper. We go into next year, and the markets, I think, are going to chop around, and then it's all a matter of inflation. If the Fed's right about inflation, the markets can recover next year back to all-time highs if the Fed is right about inflation. If they are wrong about inflation, you have a much, much bigger crash coming. Okay, if the Fed's wrong about inflation, I think you're looking at a 30% pullback in the markets next year. Not right now, next year. I do not think you're going to get a crash right now. Okay, you still have an accommodative Fed. You still have interest rates at zero. You still have the economy is growing. Okay, it's too early for us to just give a throw in the towel, wave the white flag crash. But I do think that you could get that next year if the Fed is wrong about inflation. So for this pullback, I'm looking for maybe 4 to 5% more to the downside. And then I think you get a bounce from there. I know it's different for everyone, but how long do you think it takes to be a consistent profitable trader to go full-time? How long do you think it takes to be a consistent profitable trader to go full-time? R. Hirsch, what's up, bro? How are you, man? Listen, I tell people that they should be consistently profitable for at least minimum 1 year before they trade full-time. The reason why you want to be profitable for a minimum of 1 year, I even prefer 2 before you start trading full-time to walk away from other income, is because you want to make sure that you're able to be profitable in various market environments. Imagine if you quit your job last month to trade full-time and you don't know how to short anything. How would you be feeling right now in the month of September? Pretty crappy, right? You want to make sure that you're able to make money when the markets go up and the markets go down, when the markets go sideways. And if you give yourself a year, sometimes more than a year, typically you'll get a month of or a couple months of various action where the markets are up, they're down, they're up, they're down, they're sideways. And if you can prove to be consistent in all of those environments, then that's going to be a sign that you're ready to go and make the jump to go full time. Now, how long it takes someone to get consistently profitable is a whole nother story. I've seen people become profitable in a few months. I've seen people become profitable in a few years. One of my original mentor sessions, this is a couple of years ago when True Trading Group first went live to the public. One of our original or one of the first members that I ever had a one-on-one mentor session with, I do 2 of them a day, is it took this person close to 3 years. Before they were really able to find themselves and to find their footing with their trading. And now you fast forward 3 years later, they're doing about $50,000 to $70,000 a month. But it took them 3 years to get to that point. But I'm sure if you ask him, was it worth it? He'd tell you abso-freaking-lutely. I'm sure everyone on this live stream, if I told you, hey, 3 years from now, you'll make $70,000 in a month, I'm sure everybody on this live stream would take that deal in a heartbeat and they would work through those 3 years to get to that point. But everybody kind of goes at their own pace. And a lot of the reason why a lot of people go at their own pace is because a lot of people, it takes people a different amounts of time to figure out the style trader that works for them. Some people, when they originally start trading, they start with a style that does not work for them. So then maybe they try that for a little while. They don't have success. Then they have a little success. Then they don't have success. They decide I'm going to go to a different style. And maybe that style doesn't work for them. Then they go to another style. It just so happens that you try to be a scalper. Doesn't work. Then you try to be a swing trader on small caps. That doesn't work. So you try to day trade small caps. Then that doesn't work. So then you try to day trade large caps, and that doesn't work. But then you start swing trading large cap options, and all of a sudden you start crushing it. Or maybe you start trying to trade real high volatility stocks. You don't have success. Then you start trading slower moving stocks and you have success. Like, there's so many different styles and so many different strategies that are out there, which is why I feel like it's so important like True Trading Group, for example, we specifically by design have 8 other pro trader moderators that are part of True Trading Group that all have different styles of trading. And I feel that when we were originally putting the team together of all these pro traders that are going to be your TTG moderators, when we did that, it was done very intentional to have all of these different styles of trading, because it's important when you're first starting out. If you're already profitable, then obviously you just keep doing your thing. But if you're first starting out, it's important for you to get exposure to a variety of different styles. A lot of people out there you go on YouTube, you find the trader, trader's like, hey, I made 20 grand today. And you're like, wow, let me see how that person made 20 grand. That might work for them. It may not work for you. You might have someone that's a micro scalper that gets in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out within 30 seconds. Now that may work for them. Maybe they make 20 grand doing that, but that doesn't mean that's going to work for you. So finding your trading style and your trading strategy can take some people a long time. Others are lucky enough that maybe the first or second style that they try to implement clicks and it works for them. And that could be a major, major factor on why so many people have such different time frames on success. Not to mention, everybody has their own personality traits that are strengths and weaknesses to trading, and a lot of other variety and different factors and what's going on in your own personal life. There's so many different factors that are going to change how fast or how slow it takes you to become profitable. So something to think about. I got to give a quick shout out to Wizard's friend, Jorge, finance manager. This is his first time in here. Let's get him to join the fam. Everybody tell Jorge, finance manager, to get his butt in True Trading Group. My boy Wizard asking for the shout out. My boy Wizard asking for the shout out. But everybody tell Jorge right now to get his butt inside True Trading Group. Tell him now. Everybody tell him. All right. So there you have it, folks. That was a really good Q&A session. You guys did a great job asking some of those questions. Really, really, really nicely done. Very helpful, very useful, I think. A lot of questions. I think that maybe a lot of people had very similar questions too. What I'd like to do now is actually see how many people we have that are on the live stream for the first time. Do me a favor, guys. Type the number 1 in chat if this is your first live stream or you're not a member of TTG. Type the number 1 in chat right now. We got TR, we got Zaire, Young Tech Boy, we got Michael, Money, IDIM, Arena, Subatomic Snowflake, IZ, Terry Roberts, David Karstedt says not yet. Soon, 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 David. We got Elvis Solomon, Claudia Luquin, Petrev Jackman, Daryl Dugan. Daryl, what's up, man? You crazy SOB. What's up? Woodia, Nicola, Learn, Abu, Dave Kearney. Awesome, guys. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, guys. All right, guys. All right, so perfect. All of you that are typing the number one in chat right now, guys, welcome all of you. Listen up, guys. I want you to really just remember, everyone that's typing the number one in chat, you guys have to understand something, that in True Trading Group, we help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable traders by combining top-notch education with premium trading tools and products from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas. We all share the same goal. That's to learn, trade, and profit together. I need you guys to listen to me very carefully. Okay, because we've been moving the price of our membership up by a couple of bucks every single day while we work our way back over $2,000 for a membership. It's now been confirmed that the plan is to walk the price of our membership up by a couple of bucks every day, slowly at first, and then pick up speed as we get closer to the final deadline of February 1st. On February 1st of 2022, the price of our yearly membership will be $2,500. Now, that's still 45% cheaper than our closest so-called competition. We give you guys 100% of the value. But, however, I've got good news. The idea behind TTG is to make the tools and the education that's needed to be successful in the markets well within reach for anyone that actually wants it. But at the same time, we do know our worth. We know that our membership is worth a hell of a lot more than what we charge, but we want to make sure it's affordable to everybody. It shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg to get this education. It should be available. You guys should have access to it. So here's the deal, guys. Tonight, seriously, this is actually pretty impressive what I'm going to share with you. But tonight, all right, the 1-year membership to True Trading Group, it normally costs $2,212 for the whole year. But tonight until midnight, you can save 48% and pay just $11.50 when you use the coupon code TTG121. And as a special welcome to the family, the next 20 people to use coupon code TTG121 will not only get themselves the 48% discount, but yes, Adam has somehow done it. The next 20 people will also get a brand new free laptop when they join True Trading Group, in addition to 2 small private mentor study groups to help you guys get started and get that individual attention to help ensure that you are successful. Guys, these laptops are not going to last. We used to give away laptops, okay, a month ago, and we were unable to continue getting them. There is major shortages going on. Obviously, as you guys know, the semiconductor chip shortage, and we were unable to continue to get laptops. Adam was able to locate laptops from a specific wholesaler and was able to buy 20 of those laptops. So the next 20 people, these are not going to last. These used to fly when we would have them. We ran out of laptops about a month ago. Adam was able to get his hands on 20 more. So the deal is, use the coupon code TTG121. You get the 48% discount for the whole year. You get 2 small private mentor study group sessions and a brand new free laptop. Those mentor study group sessions are crucial because you get individual attention from a TTG mentor. And you can ask questions, go over lessons, topics that you guys are really struggling with to really help speed up that learning curve. It's a game changer. All right, so make sure you guys use that coupon code. All right, I want you to think of us as the Netflix of trading communities. There's no option for that. There's no option for that. We're not doing that anymore with the, hey, if you don't want a laptop, you get a bigger discount, because the discount is already insane. It's already factored in. You're already getting a 48% discount. It's such a ridiculous price point because we're walking the price back up over that 2,000 mark once we get into the end of the year, and then obviously February 1st will be 2,500. So guys, that laptop is okay, that laptop is totally free. Okay, it's totally free for you guys. You can maybe give it to your kid for school, or use it for work, or use it to trade, whatever you guys want. It's totally free. You know, the fact that he was able to get his hands on these, I don't even know how he was able to do it. Oh, yeah, just sell the laptop. The person that was asking, if you don't want it, just sell it. Put it on eBay. I don't care what you do with it. It's free. It's yours. Okay, it's yours. If you don't want it, just put it on eBay. Okay, just put it on eBay. So again, before I get into the trading today, we got an 81% gain on SPY put options that we have to talk about. Then I want to talk to you guys about what I think the market's going to do the rest of the week, and tell you how I plan on profiting from that action for the rest of the week. Okay. I'm a beginner. It's TTG for me. How many hours per week do I need for training? Absolutely, TTG is for you. It's actually probably the best place for you to start because you want to make sure you get yourself a real education before you guys do anything. A lot of people try to start trading before they even know what they're doing. Very common misconception with people also is that, you need that like maybe True Trading Group, or because, I come from a Wall Street background and experience that this is something that's only for experienced traders. That's not true. That's incorrect. Most of our members, when they first joined, they knew nothing. They knew absolutely nothing. But we have members in True Trading Group that never traded a stock a day in their life. And we have members that have been trading for 25 years. We have 2 members that are stockbrokers at Morgan Stanley for over 20 years. We have an asset manager in Australia who manages money for 50 high net worth individuals. We have someone that used to be a market maker at Deutsche Bank. We have licensed financial professionals. And we have people that also never traded a stock a day in their life. And we have everything in between that. And in True Trading Group, our courses are broken up into beginner and foundation and advanced for that very specific reason. I'll ask my members, guys, do me a favor. If when you first joined True Trading Group, if you knew absolutely nothing and now you're making money, just type the number 1 in chat right now. Type the number 1 in chat if when you first joined TTG, you knew nothing and now you're making money. I just want to prove that, you guys, if you don't know what you're doing at all, not to be intimidated, not to feel like, and just pay attention to how many number 1s come across the side of the screen. Pay attention to the amount of number 1s. Okay, just look right here. Just look at all these number 1s. These are all teaching members that knew nothing when they first joined, and now they're making money. All right, and it's a testament to the education. It's not that successful traders are these like gift-minded people. They just have an education. The difference between me and you is just that I didn't have to try to figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught by other professional traders when I worked at the fund in New York. That's where I learned how to do this, right? I'm not like some brainchild. That's not, I'm not smarter than any of you. It's if you just had someone that showed you how to do something, I'm pretty sure you're all smart people. You'll be able to pick something up. Like, I don't know how to bake a cake, but if my wife showed me how to bake a cake, she makes such an amazing cheesecake, by the way. If she showed me how to do it, it still wouldn't be as good as hers, but it would be a hell of a lot better than mine. But then if I started making it over and over and over again, and I did it for a long enough period of time and I practiced at it, I'd probably be able to, I'm confident enough that I can make a pretty damn good cheesecake, but I have no idea how. So of course, the first time I do it, it's going to suck, right? Same thing. You guys just have to get yourself an education. So, you feel that, that you're brand new. Absolutely. This is a place for you to start. Absolutely. Yes, guys, we do ship globally. People are asking about the laptops. We cover 100% of the shipping cost for you. It usually takes about 3 to 5 business days after you sign up to receive it. And usually about 5 to 7 business days if you live outside of the United States. We have members all over the world, guys. We've got over 7,600 members in TTG. We have members in Japan, the Philippines, Australia, India, Russia, the Netherlands, Italy, Spain, UK, Brazil, Mexico, Canada. We literally have members all over the world in True Trading Group. Okay, literally all over the world. We will literally ship as long as DHL goes to your country, you guys will get that free laptop. We also cover the shipping cost for you. It's literally our gift to you for joining the fam. Before I get into the overall markets and the SPY trade, real quick about the membership, some people that are asking, and then we'll dive into the SPY and where I think the markets go from here and how we're going to make money from it. But I want you to think of TTG as the Netflix of trading communities, guys. You pay one price, you get access to the core of everything that we have. That includes our professional 17-course curriculum, simplified version of the stuff that I learned working at the hedge fund. It's broken up into beginner foundation courses and advanced courses. There's also courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. We also have a Benzinga Pro real-time news feed. We could do live breaking up to the second news alerts right inside of our chat room. No more delayed news. Quote Media is full book level 2, so you can see all the market makers inside level 2. TradingView's Pro Plus charting software. That's going to be one of the most commonly used charting softwares. It's yours free. We have a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning. It's the same simulator that's used at Cal State Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. We have a trade idea scanner that shows you stocks making new highs, new lows that have a surge in volume. It's broken up between small cap, mid cap, large cap. So whatever you trade, we make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. We have our own scanner that lets you share, that lets the moderators share their scanner setups with you. You can create your own and save them. Of course, access to our chat room where the mods and I share our screen with you. You see what we see. We're live on the microphone, calling out trades, calling out opportunities that we see in the market. You can send us DMs during the day and ask us questions. We are there with you the whole day from pre-market till after hours. We're all currently also sporting an 84% win rate combined. That is fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website. Every single moderator has to load their trading activity up to that journal every single day. It tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you can see all the wins, the losses, the break-evens. They're all right there for you all to see. We are fully transparent inside of True Trading. You guys can all go and check out all that stuff. We also do live workshops and webinars with members every week covering a variety of different topics. You get 2 small private mentor study groups. That is 2 of them. That's your chance to get individual attention and talk to a TTG mod, to ask questions, to get help. And we also do a lot of fun giveaways. Whenever we get 300 new members in TTG, we give away a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash. All you have to do is be a member, and you guys have a chance to win 30 grand or a brand new Tesla. So remember, just use coupon code TTD121. You'll get a 48% discount, a brand new laptop, 2 small private study group sessions. This is literally the greatest deal that I think you guys will ever come across. You'll know you're getting one of those laptops if you see it in the checkout cart. If you do not see the laptop in your checkout cart, that means that they have sold out. Okay, that means they've sold out. You actually have to enter the code TTG121 and then click apply code in order to get that discount. All right, and then last but not least, we have a money back guarantee because, again, results matter. TTG is about results. It's not about empty promises and just words. Okay, True Trading Group results matter. Over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money and becoming better traders. And if you do not believe me, watch this. Guys, do me a favor, my TTG fam. If you're making money and you're becoming a better trader, type the number 1 in chat right now. Guys, seriously, if you're not a member, just watch how many number 1s come across the screen. Pay attention to them because these number 1s that you're about to see are the reason why I am comfortable offering you a money back guarantee. I'm not kidding. I offer you a full refund when you join True Trading Group. Here's the deal. If you are willing to put in a little effort, I'll guarantee your membership cost. So if you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend 1 private study group, not even both, I'm asking you to attend 1. If you do, and do not make back your membership fee once throughout your entire membership, I will give you all your money back. I will give you a full refund. Every single dollar that you spent with True Trading Group, I will give it back to you. I'm dead serious. Everything I'm saying to you is on the website because, again, results matter. All you guys got to do is use coupon code TTG121. You get a 48% discount, a money-back guarantee, and a brand new laptop. Factor in the laptop. You guys are spending less than $1,000 for the entire year to get access to every single thing that I just said to you. It's actually insane the value that you guys get as a member of True Trading Group. Okay? So you guys have it. Remember, TTG121, apply code. All right? Whew. All right, I'm taking a little sip of water, and now we're going to get down. We're going to talk about the SPY. Everybody welcome Joe. Everybody welcome Joe. Joe is our latest. Joe is our latest new member. Everyone welcome Joe. Guys, use coupon code TTG121. That'll get you guys the 48% discount, the brand new laptop, 2 small private study group sessions. All right. You just have to use coupon code TTG121. There are 19 laptops up. These laptops are not going to last. These laptops are not going to last. All right. All right, guys. So what I want to do here now, I want to cover the SPY with you. All right, we're going to talk about the SPY. We'll talk about what happened today. We'll talk about the 81% gain on the SPY puts that we hit today. It was the October 6th expiration, $435 strike. We got in those at $3.72. Okay, take profits off $6.75 for that's good for 81%. I actually still have a couple of those contracts that are still open. I'll tell you guys what we're going to do with them. Guys, the brand new laptop is going to either be all right, the brand new laptop will be either an Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, Lenovo, or Chromebook. Okay. All right, it'll be either an Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, Lenovo, or Chromebook. Okay. All right. So here we go, guys. Let's talk about the SPY. I'll pull up my charts and we'll talk about the alerts and we'll talk about the trade here from today and we'll talk about where I think the market's going to go from here. So if you guys have been following my live streams for a while, or not even a while, if you've been following my live stream for just a couple of days, I've been talking about this move over the last couple of days. We did a live stream yesterday. We did a live stream the day before that. I told you guys I think the 100-day moving average does not hold. Okay, that's what we said today. I said I do not think the 100-day moving average holds. I do think that we break that level. And I said I think we go down and we test that previous low. That's what I said on my live streams the last 2 nights. You guys, if you've been here on my live streams, you guys can comment and chat, verify that's what we've been talking about. If you have not been on here, don't take my word for it. When we're done here, go watch my live streams from last night and the night before, and you'll see where I'm talking to you very clearly about expecting the 100-day moving average to break and make this move down towards that previous low from September 20th. So you had this big drop to the 100-day moving average. Now, something that I am very specific about with my members is identifying strong support levels, right? Identifying strong support levels is something that is key in recognizing when a support level is going to hold and the stock's going to bounce or that support level is going to break. I like to look for strong support. Strong support means when a stock gets to a support level, it gets off of it very quickly. It does not sit on that level and just sit and sit and sit and sit. It gets off that level very quickly. Okay, that's a sign of strength. Now, I'll show you guys, you want to talk about a sign of strength when we talk about previous support levels. If you guys look at the chart right now, this blue line on my screen, that's the 50-day moving average. You'll notice that every single time that we've tested that 50-day moving average, you see how quickly the market got off of that level. You see how fast, like it didn't sit on the level at any point. Every single time we got off the level quickly. Literally within 1 or 2 days, we were off that support level, right? You guys see that? Now, as we zoom this in, you'll notice here, you see how we had a hard time getting off of the support level, hard time getting off of it, then the level broke. We go right down to your new support level. Everybody welcome Paul. Everybody welcome Paul. Okay, everybody welcome Paul. Newest member of the TTG family. We now have 18 of those laptops left, guys. 18 laptops left. Okay, remember, coupon code TTG121 before those laptops run out. So now we drop down to our new support level, which is the 100-day moving average. We already talked about that from earlier. Remember this support back there, the 100-day moving average. That's the purple line on my screen. Okay. Okay, as we zoom this in. And then what you'll notice is you see how quickly we got off of that level. So we came down, tested it, and then whoop, markets wasted no time. Within 2 days, we were off that level, right? We were off that level within 2 days. Okay, see how we were able to bounce off that level very quickly. Then 2 days ago, what happens? We dropped back down to that support level. Okay, we dropped right back down to that support level. And now what I'd like to do is I'd like to take you to a shorter time frame chart. All right, I'd like to take you to a shorter time frame chart and show you guys some detail. All right, let's pan this out, and let's draw that support level. Let's draw that support level that we had. Let me go back. All right, let's draw that support level. Okay. And now let's go back to a shorter time frame. And here's your level. Okay. Here is your level, right? Here's your support level. Do you guys notice how for this entire day, we were unable to get off of the support level? Everybody welcome Steven. Everybody welcome Steven, newest member of the TTG family. Guys, there's only 17 laptops left now. I'm telling you now, these laptops fly. Use coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 48% discount on the membership. You'll get the 2 small private mentor study groups, and you'll get the brand new laptop totally free. Okay. Yesterday's price action is what really solidified for me that this support level was not going to hold because we couldn't get off of it. We couldn't get off of it. As a matter of fact, we created a new resistance level. And I'll make it a little bit bigger so everyone can see. Those of you that might be, watching from a smaller screen on your phone, maybe. Right? So there's your support level. There's your resistance level. And you can see what I mean, how the stock was lazy. It did not get off of that support level. It sat on it. It sat. These bounces were unable to really give you any type of follow through off that level. And we couldn't move higher. Every attempt to push higher, back down. And that's what I'm saying to myself now. This morning, we gapped up. And all of a sudden, pre-market, we start to pull in to where we actually pulled in beneath 437. 437 is a key level of resistance. Why? Why is 437 resistance? Why did we say today 437 resistance? My TTG members, you guys were in chat with me today. On the microphone, I literally said, guys, 437. If we can't get above 437, you got to look for put options. But why 437? Why? 437 is yesterday's highs, perfect double top. I'll make it a little bit thicker again so you guys can see. But it's also intraday resistance after the sell-off. So you notice how the sell-off that we experienced on Tuesday, which was a big-time sell-off, right? Big sell-off. Fritz Burt. Everybody welcome Fritz Burt. Everybody welcome Fritz Burt. 16 laptops left, folks. 16 laptops left. TTG 121. Use it now before those laptops are gone. They're not going to last, guys. I'm telling you, they're not going to last. I haven't even shown you the platform yet. People are grabbing laptops. I save the sales stuff till the end of the live stream. I like to go over this educational stuff with you first. And then for those people that are interested in the membership, I'll share that stuff with you guys later on the live stream. And you see people are already jumping in to grab these laptops. They are not going to last. There's only 16 of them left. So now you're starting to see this resistance level at 437 and the SPY unable to bounce off this support level. That's a sign to me that we're weak. So then what happened here today? Now let's zoom in a little. Let's go to a 3-minute chart just so you guys can see a little bit more detail. All right. And now let's zoom in and let's go all the way to today. Here you have today. We gap up. What do? We find resistance right there. Where? Right at what price? 437. Right? We pull back. We bounce up again. What do? We find resistance again. Where? 437. And that puts in a double top. Now you have an intraday double top at the same resistance level that the market could not get above yesterday, at the same resistance level that the market could not get above the day before. So there's your resistance from Tuesday. There's your resistance from Wednesday. There's your resistance today. that was the sign to me that this support level is not going to hold. And right there is where myself and the rest of the gang, because a lot of TTG members traded this with me today, but right there is where I stepped in and I bought the $435 strike, October 6th expiration at 9:59 a.m. Eastern time for $3.72 a contract. Okay, that's $3.72 a contract. We then broke through the low of the day. We went right down to yesterday's close, and I took a piece of profit off the table as we dropped down to yesterday's close at $4.37 a contract. And then we start to then drop our way down to where we actually go down and make ourselves some new lows. And at just before 11 a.m., we took more profit off the table right there on that drop at $5 a contract. And then all hell broke loose and we just fell out of bed. We fell out of bed and we start just ripping profits off the table as this thing continues to drop. We took another piece of profit off, guys, at $6. Okay, at $6 a contract right there. And then we dropped one more time for good measure at a where's my timestamps? I want to give you guys the exact stamp on this. 12:11 p.m. at 6:75. Okay, so again, there's the entry at 372. There are all of your profit takes down to 675. That's good for an 81% gain on those SPY puts. And I'm still in a small piece of this position. And we are trading now at 430. Okay, I'm still in a small piece of this position. It's a very small piece at this point, guys. I'm probably in about, the math, it's an odd number, but it's like 10% of my position. It's like 10% of my position, maybe even a little bit less. It's just a small piece of this position to see if we break below that previous support. Guys, do me a favor, comment in chat right now if you guys made money on this SPY trade with me today, or if maybe you made money on the QQQ put with Chris Toner, same exact trade. I traded SPY puts. Chris Toner traded NASDAQ puts. It was an absolute beautiful trade. Comment, sound off in chat. I'd love to know how you guys did. If you guys made money today in chat on these trades, sound off. Let me know. I love to hear about it. I love when the whole team eats together. That's what it's all about, teaching you guys how to fish, identifying opportunities, and you guys having the ability to go after these trade setups and profit from them. So sound off in chat. I want to know how you guys did. 50%, way to go, Diane. 85% Matthew, great job. Cajun Trader, $433, nicely done. 50% on SPY puts, 75% for Jose. Moneyless, 126%. Ray, 200. Eric, 104. Timothy, 30%. Woo! Nice. Way to go, Tarot for Traders. Really nice job. Great job. Jared Weaver, 90%. Scotty made $240. Boom. Way to go. Gone fishing. Big day. Puts and calls. Played both sides of that trade. Nicely done. $7,200 profit for manager YVH. 100% gain for Mama Bear. 80% for Lori. Carol, 60% gain. Yes, Jimmy JJ in it in 430 strike, 10-4 expiration at 133, sold out at 390. Big time trade. Carol Lee nailed the QQQ puts. Way to go, Carol. 65% for my boy Randy Lampman and still holding some. Allen made over 100% profit in at 172, out at 350 on the 434 October 1st puts. I hope all you non-members are paying attention. Seriously, I hope all of you non-members are paying attention right now. The reason why I am asking, way to go, Dale. Dale with $521 today. Guys, I hope you're paying attention. Honestly, the reason why I ask members is because what does it mean coming from me, right? It means nothing coming from me. But to hear it from our members, that's you. That's you. There's no difference between the people you see commenting right now and you. They all found True Trading Group the same way you did. That's a live stream. Guys, how many of my TTG members, how many of you joined True Trading Group because you found us on a live stream. Type the letter I if you joined True Trading Group because you found us on a live stream. And now you guys, you watched our live streams, you became a member, and now you guys are making money. I'm actually pretty curious because all the people, anyone that's on this live stream right now that is not a member, look at all of the people that are commenting. All of these people found True Trading Group the exact same way you did. They watched a live stream and they got more education in 1 hour with me on a live stream than they have in the entire last year of doing whatever else that they were doing. So they decided to invest in themselves and get a real education. And now these are the exact same people that are commenting, I made 7,000, I made 500, I made 1,000, I made 2,000, I made 80%, 100%, 60%, I made 200%. It is the exact same people. There is no difference between them and you. Tarot for Traders. Thank you. I always enjoy speaking to experienced traders. Tarot for Traders has been trading for 20 years and says, you know what you're doing. I give you credit. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. From an experienced trader to another, I appreciate the kind words. Thanks for joining me here today. I always love having conversations with experienced traders. I love having conversations with the beginners too. Don't get me wrong. But the conversations with the 20-year vets are a little bit different. So Tarot Traders, thanks for coming in. Says that this is their first time, never heard of us before. Hopefully now you'll be here with us more often. All right. So there you have it, guys. That's what happened there today. Let me talk to you guys about what I think is going to happen here next. All right. Because every live stream I tell you what I think is going to happen next. I always put my neck out there. I tell you guys exactly what I think is going to go down. Without checking the futures market, I don't have the futures up right now on my screen. So I don't know where the futures are right now. I don't know if we're up or down. I don't know if we're up or down in the futures market or not yet, but I'll tell you guys what I think. All right. I really do think that the market should just flush it out with a gap down. I feel like we should flush it out with a gap down. You know, everybody is focused on this low, and we held it today. We held that low today. Okay, there it is. I'll just draw that line. We held that low today. I really think we should just flush it out, gap down tomorrow, get down to the mid 420s, and that's a beautiful bounce opportunity. Okay, I'm still holding some of these put options. Again, it's a very small position. It's October 6th, 435 strike. I'm still in. It's like about 10% of my position. Nothing crazy. All right, but here's how I plan on playing this tomorrow. If we gap below this support level is 429. Okay, this support level is 429. If we gap below 429 tomorrow, I'll take my final profit off on the last piece of the SPY puts, but then I'm actually going to look for call options. I will look for, if we get a big gap down, I will look for call options, and I'll look for us to actually bounce and that gap down tomorrow to actually start to get bought up a little bit. I will think that that's enough of a flush out from that 50-day moving average rejection that I think that's enough of a flush out where we can at least get an intraday bounce, and we get a single day bounce. I think it would be a good day for call options, but that's if and only if we get that big gap down tomorrow. Everyone welcome Jacob. Jacob is our latest member of the TTG fam. 15 laptops left, guys. Jacob just grabbed one. I told you they're not going to last. TTG 121, 48% discount, 2 free small private mentor study groups, and a brand new laptop. We even cover the shipping cost. Okay. So that's what I'm looking for tomorrow. Now, if we do not get the gap down tomorrow, okay, if we do not get the gap down tomorrow, you know, I think, let me tell you this. I'll tell you guys this right now. No matter what happens, if we gap down or don't gap down, I think intraday the markets move higher. I think intraday the markets will move higher tomorrow because I think one of two things either happen. We either flush out that support level, we get down to like 425, which is your next area of support, and then some dip buyers step in, and then you get a little bit of a bounce. If we don't gap beneath 429, I think people say 429 held, some buyers come in, and I think all we do is get an inside day tomorrow, and the markets maybe get back to 433, 433.50, and then close around 433, 432. And I think it becomes a very uneventful day if we don't get the gap down. If we do get the gap down, I think tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be like, this big flush out in the morning, and then he's going to bounce back later in the day, and it's going to provide a lot of opportunity to play the markets both ways if you get the gap down. So that's going to be looking at tomorrow. Now, I got to see what the futures market do. Like I said, we have you have 12 and a half hours before the markets open. A lot can happen in 12 and a half hours, guys. A lot can happen in 12 and a half hours. So, too soon to tell, too soon to call, but tomorrow morning, I'll give you guys the game plan. And my TTG fam, you guys remember this morning, right? The second I logged into chat, I sent out a tagged message to everybody in chat. So literally in our chat, all I have to do is type the @ sign and then type all. So @all. And when I send that in a message that I type in chat, it notifies every single member that I've tagged you in a message. So everyone will be notified. Whoa, Michael Edward just said something. What did he say? And you'll be able to read my message. You all can verify this. As soon as I logged into chat, what did I say? I go @all. Guys, I'm looking for SPY put options. This is exactly what I said to everybody today, pre-market, before the markets opened. If anybody was in chat at that moment, you all can verify that that's exactly what went down in chat this morning. All right. So there you have it. That's the 81% gain on the SPY puts. I'll talk to you guys about what goes on here tomorrow, but you've got to get your butts in chat, guys. Stop. Seriously, stop letting me come on these live streams and show. And literally one night, I literally say to people and I go, all right, guys, this is what I think is going to happen tomorrow. This is what I think is going to happen next week. This is how I plan on making money. And then what happens? We come back on the mic. I come back on these live streams the next day, 2-3 days later, and I go, guys, go back and watch my live stream from 2 days ago. This is what we said was going to happen. And we talk about the profits that were made on the day. Stop. Come in chat. Come in chat. What do you guys have to lose? There is a money back guarantee if you don't make your membership fee back. That's how confident I am in this program for you. That's how much I believe in the education and the platform that we provide. Over 80% of our members are making money and becoming better traders. If that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be able to offer you a money back guarantee. Get your butt in chat. There's no greater time to get educated than when the markets are actually going down. You have to understand how to profit from this downward action. The downward action in the markets provide traders like you and I with phenomenal opportunity. Phenomenal opportunity. Edward, welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Edward. 14 laptops left. And we have Paul M. Guys, my TTG members, we have a question from Paul M. Paul M says, how do I know I will actually receive a laptop? My TTG members, if you have received a free electronic from True Trading Group, type the letter I in chat right now. Paul, I want you to pay attention to the amount of people that are about to tell you what they have received from TTG.
Paul, we don't know each other very well. Paul, we don't know each other very well. My name is Adam. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am in charge of getting these laptops. I wish, some days I wish it was a scam and that I didn't have to go out there and find laptops and make sure they get sent to people, but I do. And you will 100% get a laptop. So will anyone else that signs up this evening, because I'm the one that goes out and makes sure that we can get them. All right.
Jim Dandy goes, I use mine every day to trade. There you go. So there you have it. All right. So, and again, guys, whenever you ask me questions, I'm always going to turn around and I'm going to ask my members to answer the questions for you. Because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to assume that having a question answered by members themselves is going to be more meaningful to you than me answering the question, right? It's going to be more meaningful for you to have real members answer those questions for you. All right. Unless it's like a trading or stock related question, obviously, then of course you guys want to, I'll answer anything you guys ask me. But I always feel like questions like that are better for you to hear it from members themselves. Everyone welcome Abraham. Abraham's now part of the group. Abraham has 13. We have 13 laptops left now. Okay. We have 13 laptops left. All right. You guys have to use coupon code TTG121. Okay. TTG121. Cajun Trader goes, never thought I could make this much money in a down market. I knew very little before TTG, and now I'm killing it on bad days in the market. I love it. All right. I absolutely love it. Guys, don't forget, these laptops come with a free 2 small private study group sessions. Guys, the study group sessions you're forgetting are a chance for you to get individual attention from a TTG moderator. So you can ask questions, you can communicate with other members. The reason why that we keep those spots for the memberships very, very small and limited, okay? We keep them very small and limited because we want to make sure everyone has a chance to participate. Guys, the price of this membership is going up. Last night, you could have joined for $1,106. Tonight, it's $1,150. Tomorrow, it'll be more. The day after that, it'll be more and more and more and more until February 1st. The price of our membership will be $2,500. It was $1,106 yesterday. It is $1,150 today. Seriously, go watch the live stream from yesterday. You'll hear me say, use coupon code TTG121. You'll get a 50% discount. Pay $1,106. You'll hear me say it. Go watch the live stream from yesterday. Now I'm telling you, you can use coupon code TTG121. You'll get a 48% discount and pay $1,150. That number is going to continue to climb. It will not be cheaper for Thanksgiving. It will not be cheaper for the holidays and Christmas. It will not be cheaper for New Year's. I'm telling you now, the price is going up. All right. So use that coupon code. Guys, I want you to really think of True Trading Group as the Netflix of trading communities because it is a platform. Okay. And you're going to get access to all of the things that are on this platform for just the one price that you guys are paying for that entire year. Just like Netflix, pay one price, you get the access to core of everything that they have. As a member of True Trading Group, you're going to be getting access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. I'm going to show you the platform now. Okay. So anyone that's interested, okay, if you guys are not interested in membership, forget it. You guys can sign off because now I'm going to talk about the membership. I'm going to show you the platform. So if you are interested, stick around. I'm going to take a quick 5-10 minutes. I'll show you what is part of the membership. It's not just courses and trade alerts. There are so many more tools that you get access to, all included. You don't pay extra for any of the stuff I'm going to show you. Everything I show you is included when you pay $1,150. You get the free laptop, get the 2 small private study groups. Okay. Everybody welcome Zane. 12 laptops left. Everybody welcome Zane, newest member of TTG. Okay. So again, remember, listen to me. When you join True Trading Group, you're going to get access to all these different tools and products. Included with your membership is going to be access to Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service. So you can get news the same speed of which the pros get their news. You cannot rely on delayed news, guys. If you're going to be an active trader, you've got to get news as soon as it crosses the wire. This news feed allows you to do just that. You're also going to get QuoteStream's full book level 2, which shows you all the market makers inside of level 2. That comes part of a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you've learned. It's the same simulator that is used at Cal State Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. Then you have our Trade Ideas scanner. Our Trade Ideas scanner shows you stocks that make new highs, new lows, that have a surge in volume, and it's broken down into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So regardless what you trade, we can make sure you're always focused on the best stocks during the day. Jorge, I hope you are the same Jorge who's you know what, I was busting before about joining the group. Everybody welcome Jorge. I hope that it's Wizard's friend, Jorge, the finance manager. If you are Jorge, the finance manager, I fully expect a username tomorrow in chat to be Jorge, the finance manager. I already chose your username for you. You're not allowed to use another username. Your username is Jorge, the finance manager. Welcome to the TTG family, brother. 11 laptops left, guys. 11. All right. In addition to the trade idea scanner, you're also going to have access to our own proprietary scanner that has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. Okay. It'll allow you to save your own scanner settings, create and save your scanner settings. You'll also be able to have the moderators share their scanner settings with you in real time. But here's the best part about this. You can click on any stock that's on this scanner and get unlimited downloadable analyst ratings, okay, with this membership. So you'll be able to actually click on any stock that's on that scanner and get a downloadable report that shows you how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. That's crucial to help you make your trading and investment decisions. Wouldn't it be nice before you buy a stock to find out, okay, there's 15 analysts that cover the stock. How many also think it's a buy, right? Wouldn't that be nice? You guys have this at your fingertips as a member of True Trading Group. You also have access to the social sentiment scanner. This used to be something only available to the pros. Our social sentiment scanner scrapes through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and will tell you how many times a particular stock is mentioned on social media. It's also going to tell you what's the size of the float and what percentage of that float is short. This is a game changer in helping you guys identify short squeeze plays and meme stocks. Game changer. You get access to all of this when you pay just $11.50 and get a free laptop and get 2 private mentor study groups and get a money back guarantee. You just have to use coupon code TTG121. Vishwanath. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Vishwanath. Vishwanath. I'm going to call you Vish. Vish. Everybody welcome Vish. 10 laptops left, guys. Everybody, I told you these laptops were not going to last. Everybody welcome Vish to the TTG family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the TTG fam. 10 laptops left, guys. In addition to that social sentiment scanner, you've also going to get access to TradingView's Pro Plus charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares by traders today. Yours free. Then, of course, you're going to get access to at least 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders sporting an 84% win rate. We are fully transparent in TTG, folks. There is a trading journal on our website that tracks every buy and every sell that our moderators make. You can easily follow along and see how would you be performing if you followed these trade alerts. It's all right there for you to see on our website. Then, of course, you have the 2 private mentor study groups. They're a game changer. I highly suggest you take advantage of them. You get 2 of them for free with your membership. Use them. You also get our courses. Now, hear me loud and clear. When you join True Trading Group, you get access to every single course. There aren't any pro or VIP level courses that cost more money. They're all included with your membership. These are a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund. You also get access to the beginner and advanced courses, the beginner and advanced courses. There's also courses on options, swing trading, terror psychology, crypto, you name it. We got it. All included with your membership. They're all in text and video format. Everybody welcome Andrew. Andrew is our newest member of the TTG fam. Everybody give Andrew a big, warm Ayo. Welcome, Andrew. 9 laptops left. Guys, in addition to those courses, you're going to have access to our video library. Our video library has well over 100 hours of additional educational video content, like how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, how to grow a small account. All of these videos are included for you with your membership. We also have Trader Palooza coming up on October 9th. Set your reminders. October 9th. October 9th, we are hosting Trader Palooza. Trader Palooza is an all-day long, 12-hour virtual training workshop where the moderators and myself will host a variety of different workshops covering different trading topics so you can log in and log out based on the topics you want to attend. All included free with your membership. You do not have to pay anything extra. All of that is included. And then, of course, you guys, last but not least, you have access to our chat room. And that's going to be where myself, the moderators, we share our screen. We're live on the microphone calling out trades. You can send us DMs, ask us questions throughout the course of the day. Hey everybody, welcome Brandon. I told you his laptops will not last. Welcome Brandon. Brandon. 8 laptops left. Everybody, welcome Brandon. Guys, listen to me carefully. The price of this membership is going up. It was $11.06 yesterday. It is $11.50 today. It will be $2,500 on February 1st, and that is still one hell of a value. Let me put things into perspective for you. You can join TTG right now for $11.50. If you just went to Benzinga and wanted that Benzinga news feed that I showed you here with the Squawk Box feature, they charge $1,400 a year. That's the value of your membership, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Just that one tool is $1,400. You can join the membership for $11.50. Get everything I just showed you. Get a brand new laptop, a money-back guarantee, and 2 small private mentor study group sessions. I really don't know what else I could possibly offer you. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't know what else. If this is not enough, with everything going on in the market right now, with everything going on in the world, with everything I'm offering you here today, if that is not enough for you to finally say, I'm ready to learn, nothing ever will be enough. Everybody welcome Ryan. Ryan, newest member of the TTG family, 7 laptops left. I told you these were not going to last. Guys, use that coupon code TTD121. And here, let's ask our members again, because I like asking members questions. I think it's better for you. How many of my TTG family members, how long did it take you to make back your membership fee? Comment in chat. I would like to know how long it took you to make back your membership fee. Because the money back guarantee, I told everybody, right? The money back guarantee, if you don't make back your membership fee after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group, I'm going to give you your membership fee back. But let's see how long it took some of our members. Occasion Trader did it in 2 days. Edgar did it in 1 week. One day for Scott Nelson. 2 weeks for Jay Waldenberg. Three weeks for Humble Pie. After making back losses she had from before she joined. Scott Robinson, 3 months. 1 day for John Bean. 1 week for Donna Moore. 1 month for Jim Dandy. Can Dog made his membership fee back in 1 day today. Took him 2 months to make back the membership fee, but then just today already again made his membership fee today. 4 months for Jeff. Marco has made his membership fee back 10 times over. Colada has only been a member for 1 month, is already almost there. Okay, you guys get the pin. I don't need to continue to read these comments coming from members. I think you guys should read them. I think it's better for you to guys read some of these comments. Jonathan, newest member, guys, I'm telling you, the laptops are going to be gone. Seriously, your laptops are going to be gone. Use that coupon code now. There's only 6 of them left. TTG121. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry. In order to do that, we got to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go read our reviews on Trustpilot. Again, there's no better referral than one of your peers. Your peers are the ladies and gentlemen that are on this live stream right here, right now, typing the number 1s in chat that are telling you, I found True Trading Group from a live stream. I'm now making money. You can do the same. If I can do it, you can do it. Go read those reviews. Well over 1,300 people have taken the time out of their day to leave us a review. Go read them. What kind of laptops? Oliver, it's going to be either an Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo. Okay, Abu, welcome, Terry. Welcome, Terry. Everybody, welcome, Terry. Newest member of the TC family. We now only have 5 laptops left. 5. That's it. Everybody, welcome, Terry. 5 laptops left, guys. 5 laptops left. That is it. Abu Abu says the system did not ask me for my mailing address. Abu, don't worry about it. There is to claim your laptop, there's a little support chat icon at the bottom right of our website. You can click on that and fill out the form, and that is how we will make sure that we get the laptop shipped out to you, my man Abu. I see your message. So again, that little support chat icon on the website. Yeah, here, we'll pull it up right now. We'll show you. You just might need to remove there you go. There it is. I'm sorry. So at the bottom left of the website, Abu, all right, at the bottom left of the website, Abu, you'll see that little icon that talks about to claim your giveaway. Okay, you can click on that. I'm sorry, it's the bottom left of our website, Abu. I'm sorry. Bottom left of our website, it'll say click to claim. You can click on that, and that'll help you get situated to make sure that you can we'll get your address and we can send your laptop out. Okay. That's it, folks. There you have it. Thanks for joining me. There's only 5 laptops left. I wouldn't waste a single second. They're going to be gone in just a few short minutes. Use coupon code TTG121. Get the 48% discount. Get the brand new laptop. It's totally free. We cover the shipping cost for you. And get 2 small private mentor study groups and a money-back guarantee. I'm literally sitting here telling you I will guarantee your membership price. That is how much I stand behind this program. I told you True Trading Group is about results. It's not about broken promises and just words. Results matter at True Trading Group, and because they matter, you deserve a money-back guarantee. As long as you're willing to put in an effort. Go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, attend 1 private study group, and if you still do not make back $1,150 throughout the course of your membership at least once, I will give you all of your money back. That is how much I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. Not many other people are going to do that. Mike, welcome to the TG family. We've got 4 laptops left. Hurry up, guys. They're going to run out. TTG121. Remember, if you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting a laptop. You'll see it in your checkout cart, you're good. If you go to checkout and there's no laptop there, that means we've completely sold out. You have to enter TTG121 and then click apply code. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, smash that like button if you guys haven't done so already. Show me some love because you know I love you. I'll see you guys all tomorrow in chat. Enjoy the rest of your night. Later.